The year was 1919. World War I had just ended, America was rebuilding, and a new era was beginning to take shape. Automobiles were changing American life, jazz music was rising out of Louisiana, and families across the country were searching for hope and stability after years of war and hardship. It was in that world, on the north edge of Baton Rouge, that Henry Norman Cap Siraj began experimenting with coffee blends inside his small grocery store. Cap believed coffee should taste richer, smoother, and more consistent than anything people had experienced before. As customers began returning again and again, asking for his blend by name, he decided to call it Community, a tribute to the friends and neighbors who supported him. What started as a neighborhood coffee blend quickly became something much bigger. By 1924, demand had grown so rapidly that Cap closed the grocery store and transformed a backyard barn into a coffee mill dedicated entirely to roasting coffee. Long before giant national coffee chains existed, community coffee trucks were already traveling Louisiana roads, delivering fresh roasted coffee to local families, restaurants, and stores throughout the Gulf South. Through the Great Depression, World War II, and generations of cultural change, community coffee continued growing while remaining family-owned, something increasingly rare in American business history. For generations of Louisiana families, community coffee became more than just coffee. It became part of mornings before school, conversations before work, Sunday visits with grandparents, and countless moments around kitchen tables across the South. For more than 70 years, community coffee had become woven into the daily rhythm of Louisiana life. But by the early 1990s, America's relationship with coffee was beginning to change. Coffee was no longer just something poured across kitchen tables or served at local diners. A new coffee culture was emerging, one built around gathering places, conversation, study, business meetings, and community. The Siraj family recognized the shift, and in 1995, they introduced CiCi's Coffee House, bringing the legacy of community coffee into a modern cafe experience, while preserving the Louisiana hospitality and family values that built the company in the first place. Today, more than a century after it began, Community Coffee remains one of America's largest family-owned coffee companies. From a small grocery store in Baton Rouge to kitchens, cafes, restaurants, and homes across the country, the story of Community Coffee is ultimately the story of Louisiana itself. A story built on resilience, family, tradition, and community.